Good morning, I'm Peter Milios from the Finance News Network. Stocks rose Friday as Treasury yields eased from their recent highs and investors weighed the cumulative impact from Fed hikes already implemented and digested last week's comments from the central bank. That saw the S&P 500 jump 1.6% on Friday and 1.9% for the week for its first winning week in the last four. Big gains from tech giants like Apple helped drive the Nasdaq Composite to an even bigger gain of 1.9% and a smaller 1.5% rise for the week. The Dow rose 1.2% on the day and 1.5% for the week. Of note, the yield on benchmark 10-year Treasury note dipped below the 4% threshold. Traders have been watching 4% as the key level on the 10-year that could trigger another down move in stocks. The US and Australian earnings season are all but over, and ahead lies the US February job data on Friday and the US February inflation report tomorrow week. And in Australia, this week, the RBA is expected to lift the cash rate by 0.25% to 3.6%. But some economists say that should be it for the time being. And on the macro front, China has set a growth target of around 5% for 2023 as Beijing seeks to revive investor confidence after the damage wrought by President Xi's draconian zero-COVID regime last year. And the country's military spending will grow at its fastest pace in 4 years in 2023 and take up a larger share of the economy, underscoring Beijing's reweighting towards security over development. And on the IPO front, technology groups that have recently listed in the US burned through more than $12 billion cash in 2022, with dozens of companies now facing difficult questions over how to raise more funds after their share prices tumbled. High-growth, loss-making groups dominated the market for initial public offerings in 2020 and 2021, with 150 tech groups raising at least $100 million each in the period, according to Dealogic data. As the proceeds from the deal-making frenzy start to run low, however, many face a choice between expensive capital raises, extreme cost-cutting, or takeover by private equity groups and larger rivals. On Friday, all S&P 500 sectors close higher. Technology, consumer discretionary, utilities, and real estate all close higher by more than 1.5%. The SPY futures are pointing to a 0.9% gain. Thank you for listening. Have a great week.